My beautiful backyard. And there's the compost pit. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. My not so beautiful backyard. Oh yeah, that's what I've been doing all weekend. Got that guy for free from a buddy. All I had to do was put diesel in it. Can't beat that shit. Whew. You know, for sitting my fat ass in a bobcat, sure is a workout. This is it. Got all these woods cleared out. And right down there's the park. There's a baseball field. Actually, I think there's people playing baseball right now. I don't know if you can see through the woods. You can see the sign there. My property goes right up to the edge of that. And we cleared all this out. Those are all the trees. Set them up there like toothpicks so I can chop them up and burn them for firewood. Got a bit of grading to do. That's Snoopy howling in the background. Oh yeah, that's the new window we put in too in the kitchen, way up there. Yeah, it's been just over a day's worth of bobcatting. Full tank, probably 14, 18 hours worth of bobcatting. Went until I couldn't see much last night with the lights on, and then decided to get up at 6 o'clock today and start again. I'm sure the neighbors friggin' hate it, but whatever. Move if you don't like it. Oh, here's the first thing I did. I busted a path through the side of the hill. Yeah, cleared some of that out. It'll look a lot better once it's done. That was our old little bitty path that went back to the park. Kind of tore it up a bit, cleaning shit up, but I'll fix it up. Yeah, this path was nutso. Because this path looked exactly like that before I started. And trying to figure out the best path with the easiest grade or slope to go down. It's kind of a beast. Oh, sorry for the shaky video. Ooh. That's what I've moved so far. About a third or a quarter of what I moved. Then I busted a pathway back here. And right about here, we're entering the neighbor's property. And he's cool with it. He just wants me to clean it out down here eventually. I'm gonna do my shit first though. Sorry, buddy. But I did clean a pathway back here. And he also has this until that first tree that's down right there, not the far one, but this one right here is to his property line. And he has this huge drop off. And when all the leaves drop and fall comes or winter hits, you can see a bunch of tires and barrels and garbage down there. So instead of cleaning that out, we're just filling it up. Good old farmer style. Clean this out. And it actually goes all the way to the road, probably another 100 or 200 yards that way. Probably closer to 200. Yeah, and that's the hill I had to bust a path down. So this side is pretty unruly. So I came down here and scoped it out. And it looked like going at an angle the way I did right here worked out the best because it's pretty steep right here. And I got it stuck pretty bad coming down here the first time. So I ended up having to bust a path back up over here because I didn't have it that nice of a slope the first time. It dropped off real dramatically there at the end and almost tipped the bobcat over and buried it pretty bad. Luckily I was able to wedge it loose with the bucket. And this comes down here. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? I don't know if, oh, he ran back in his hole. I'll leave your hole alone, you settle down. And then right here is the park. Actually, they're not playing baseball here. They're playing it at the other field. I can hear somebody playing though. Not gonna bother with going in there, but here's where I had to come back up after I get stuck. And even this was a beast. It took like half an hour just to scoop this shit away enough to get up here. It's a pretty decent bobcat. The guy works for a fracking company, and they take these bobcats to the fracking sites. And they got all their sites set up this year, and he was done with one bobcat, and the guy was driving it back to the home base. When he gave me a phone call, it was like, hey, you still interested in that bobcat? I'm like, hell yeah. So then he said, my buddy's gonna drop it by en route from a site. So came fresh from a site right to here. And in exchange for the bobcat, dude gets unlimited firewood for life. Well, as long as I live here. Because God knows we got enough of that. Here's what we have split up right now. A little tarp to cover it, which we haven't been doing. Whew, out of breath. Fucking need a workout. And then here's the pile that we need to split yet. There's my Craigslist splitter for 200 bucks. It's got some really cool old school Ford hubcaps too. But yeah, that's a beast. Came with 2 motors, took them apart and made one good one. And here's what I've been doing for the neighbors so far. Not much. Just cleaning out some shit. Like I said, I'm gonna do my shit first. Oh yeah. And back up here. There's the neighbors. And there's my house. Oh yeah, and my beautiful window in the kitchen. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna take a break.